Listen, come closer. I speak to you now as one who has watched seasons shift and hearts open, as one who knows the soft language of God's timing. You may be surprised. He is younger. The world will chatter and raise questions, but listen to me instead, to the quiet wisdom that lives inside your chest. God's ways are not the world's ways. He measures readiness not by years, but by wounds healed and courage reclaimed. Maybe you expected a different face, a different age, a different history. That expectation is not wrong, it is simply human. But hear this carefully. What arrives for you is tailored to the map written on your soul. He arrives with humility, with curiosity, with an unhurried tenderness. He sees you. Not the version you hide, not the version you perform for others. He sees your true edges, and he keeps his hands gentle. He asks questions because he wants to understand, not to judge. He carries a softness that does not equal weakness. Rather, it is strength refined, the kind that chooses kindness even when it would be easier to be right. Remember that love is not a race. It is a shelter. It is a promise held in everyday acts, the way he remembers small things that matter to you, the way he defends your peace, the way he stands patient when life asks you to be patient with yourself. Age will whisper a narrative, and other people's opinions will try to color your choices. But God's voice is calmer. He asks you, does your heart rest when you are with him? Does your spirit expand? Does laughter come easier? Then lean in. Wisdom is not absent in this exchange. If anything, it is the foundation. Be wise, beloved. Let your maturity teach him what tenderness looks like when it is anchored in boundaries. Communicate, share, your past not to wound, but to guide. Allow your insight to become the light that helps him grow into the man he is being made to be. Teach him the sacred grammar of respect, of listening, of consent. If he is the one God sent, he will receive your wisdom, not as correction, but as a gift. There will be days when the world judges you for choosing what it does not understand. There will be relatives and friends who speak from their fears. Let gratitude be your shield and discernment be your compass. Gratitude will remind you that a loving heart is a blessing. Discernment will keep you honest. If his love belittles you, if it isolates you, if it demands you trade your values for approval, these are not the hallmarks of a gift from God. A love sent by the divine honors your dignity. Always ask for signs, not small, trite signs, but the steady evidence of character, reliability in hard places, humility in triumphs, growth when challenged, and a genuine care for the life you hold. Watch how he treats those who cannot repay him. Watch how he speaks of his family and his friends. These reveal the map of his heart. And do not confuse inexperience with immaturity. A younger man can be mature beyond measure. Experience measures differently in people's souls. Prayers are powerful. Pray together and apart. Pray to know whether this bond is meant to keep you safe, or to free you both to become more of who God made you to be. Let your faith be a partnership. When two people root themselves in prayer, they are less likely to be led by fear and more likely to move by love. You may worry about power or leadership. Who leads? Who follows? Tell yourself this truth. Leadership in love is service. Whoever loves well will lift the other, not cast them down. If you lead, lead with tenderness. If you follow, follow with wisdom. Let roles be fluid and sacred, formed by mutual respect, and not by outdated expectations. And if you ever feel uncertain, lean into your nearest truths, your faith, your voice, your sense of peace. Do not let the curiosity of others drown out the clarity God gives you. When God sends someone, He often sends them as an answer, but answers come wrapped in time, in conversations, in mistakes and apologies, in small changes that add up. Be patient with the process, but not passive. Growth asks for your participation. You deserve to be cherished, not controlled. You deserve someone who celebrates your wins and comforts you in losses. You deserve a partner who listens to the music between your words, who can sit in silence and call it home. If he is younger, let that be a minor footnote. The real story is that you were given love that reflects God's heart, kind, enduring, sensitifying. So when you find him looking at you with that soft reverence, when he learns the map of your laughter and your small griefs, when he shows up, choose the courage to receive. Choose the bravery of joy. Choose to love with your eyes wide open. Keep your wisdom. Keep your standards. Keep your faith. And finally, remember this always. God does not make mistakes. What he brings to you is not always what you imagined, but what you need. If your heart says yes, and your spirit is at rest, then step forward with gratitude. If doubt lingers, bring it to prayer, and bring it to those who love you well. Trust that the divine who knit you together will continue to guide your steps. Receive the gift. Tend it. Let it be a reflection of the mercy that found you. In time you will see how perfectly he knew the timing, how kindly he chose the person to walk with you, and how beautifully love can be younger in years and ancient in soul. Pause. Breathe. Smile. The love God sent you came with a purpose, to make you more of who you were always meant to be. He's younger than you, and yet his love was written for you long before you even knew his name. Do not let the number of years confuse you, for heaven does not measure love with calendars or clocks. God looked at your journey, at the storms you walked through, at the tears you hid, and he said, "She deserves someone who can carry joy back into her life." He searched the earth, and he chose a heart that was unafraid of your strength, unafraid of your scars, unafraid of the chapters you have already lived. Yes, he is younger, but his soul is ancient, and his spirit knows how to recognize the one he was created to love. You will notice the way his eyes stay when you speak, not rushing, not distracted, but drinking every word as if it is sacred. You will feel the way his hand fits into yours, not trying to control, not trying to prove, only trying to stay connected. The world may question. They may whisper. They may mock what they do not understand. But heaven is not moved by gossip. Heaven is moved by truth. And the truth is simple. God sent him to you, not to replace what you lost, not to erase your past, but to honor the woman you have become. When you are tired, he will notice. When you are silent, he will wait. When you are laughing, he will laugh louder. Because your joy is the music he was praying to hear. He does not come with a list of demands. He comes with an open heart, eager to learn, eager to grow, eager to stand by you even when life feels heavy. You may question at first. Is this real? Is this right? Is this allowed? But deep down you already know, because your spirit rests in his presence. That rest is not something you can fake. It is not something a human can force. It is the quiet confirmation of God's hand. Age may appear to be a gap, but the true gap is between those who love with God's blessing and those who try to love without him. And you, beloved, have been chosen for love that is blessed. Do not shrink yourself because he is younger. Do not hide your wisdom. Do not pretend to be less, because God did not send you to mother him. He sent you to walk with him. He will grow beside you, not beneath you. He will learn from you, but he will also teach you. Because God has placed treasures in his heart that you too were meant to receive. He will teach you to laugh in new ways, to risk in small ways, to dream in ways you thought were behind you. And you will show him the strength of patience, the power of kindness, the beauty of loyalty. Together, you will be a testimony that love is not bound by years, but by destiny. Your friends may not understand at first. Some may warn you, some may even walk away. But those who are meant to remain in your life will see the purity of this bond. They will see how he looks at you as if you are both the present and the future he prayed for. They will see how he protects your peace, not because he is older or stronger, but because he loves deeply. And you will know that this love is different. It is not a love that competes. It is not a love that controls. It is a love that covers, uplifts, and restores. Do not let fear rob you of what God has already written. Do not let insecurity tell you that you are too much or too late. Because in God's timing, you are right on time. You did not miss your blessing. It simply came in a form you did not expect. He is younger, yes, but he is also the one who prays for you when you are not watching. He's the one who stays when others might have left. He's the one who looks at your flaws and still calls you beautiful. That is not immaturity. That is love designed by God. Even when he does not have the same years of experience, he has the willingness to listen, and that is greater than any number. Even when the world tries to compare, God whispers, "This is my choice for you." And his choice will always be greater than your fear. So walk into this love without shame. Hold his hand in public without apology. Laugh together without guilt. Pray together without hesitation. Because this is not just romance. This is ministry. Your union will show others that love does not follow the rules of man. It follows the design of heaven. And heaven has decided that the two of you are meant to be. He is younger, but he is ready. He is younger, but he is steady. He is younger, but he is yours, because God said so. When he first appeared in your life, it may have felt sudden, but nothing is sudden with God. Everything was timed perfectly. Even the moments you thought you were alone. Even the nights you cried into your pillow. Even the days you questioned if love was ever meant for you. God was writing this story quietly, page by page, arranging your path so that you would meet someone who could see the real you. He is younger, yes, but age does not measure the depth of a heart or the courage of a soul. What matters is not the calendar, but the care he brings, the gentleness he carries, the way he chooses you every single day. When he looks at you, he does not see what you hide. He sees the strength that carried you through storms. He sees the laughter that came back after sorrow. He sees the wisdom earned from pain. And he honors it. This is love designed by the divine, not by society. This is love that does not shrink because of numbers, or hesitate because of judgment. Do not compare yourself or him to anyone else. For your story is unique. Your story was carved by God's hand, and in that story, he is meant to walk with you, not in front, not behind, but beside you, matching your pace, learning your rhythm, holding your heart like it is sacred. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the world whispers that this is unusual, unnatural, or wrong. Those moments are tests, not of your love, but of your faith. Do not fail them by listening to voices that do not understand heaven's plan. Instead, listen to the still small voice inside you that knows he is right for you. He will not demand you change who you are. He will not require you to lower your standards or dim your light. He will cherish your boundaries and respect your dreams, will celebrate your victories and stand steady through your struggles. He will offer his heart freely, not because he needs to prove himself, but because he wants to reflect God's love to you. Age is a detail. Love is the message, even when he laughs at things you taught him, even when he stumbles in understanding, even when he surprises you in unexpected ways. Remember this: he is learning, he is growing, he is choosing you every day. And that choice is sacred. You do not need to hide your accomplishments, your wisdom, or your independence. He will not feel threatened by them. Instead, he will be drawn to them. He will love the way you think, the way you plan, the way you care. And he will want to mirror that care back to you in his own unique way. This is not a story of who has lived longer, or who has more experience. This is a story of hearts aligned, of souls recognizing each other, of God sending what you need when you need it most. Do not let the fear of what others say cloud the truth you feel in your chest. Do not let numbers on a page dictate the beauty of your love. He may be younger, but his heart has learned lessons that matter more than age ever could. He may be younger, but he sees the value of your peace, and he protects it. He may be younger, but he listens when you speak, not just hearing, but understanding, absorbing, honoring your words. This is a rare gift, and heaven does not send gifts lightly. Every touch, every glance, every small kindness is a reminder that he was chosen for you, and you were chosen for him. Even in moments when life is loud, when people question, when your mind wonders if this can truly be, trust the whisper in your spirit that says yes. This is right. Love does not need to make sense to the world. It only needs to make sense to your soul. He will be patient with your silences. He will notice when your eyes glimmer with joy or shadow with doubt. He will meet you in the spaces where others cannot enter. He will not rush, because rushing is not part of love that is divinely orchestrated. He will stay steady, showing up not just in grand gestures, but in the small, consistent moments that prove devotion. When he is younger, it does not mean he is inexperienced in loving the right way. It means he has been prepared in ways you cannot yet see. He has been trained by life, guided by prayer, molded by the hands of God to walk into your story at the perfect time. And you, beloved, have also been prepared. You have been strengthened, refined, healed, and shaped so that when this love arrives, you can receive it fully without fear, without compromise, without losing yourself. Together, you will write a story that honors both of your journeys. You will learn from each other. You will laugh, sometimes cry, always grow. You will build a partnership that mirrors heaven's plan, one of mutual respect, deep care, and unwavering support. He is younger, yes, but he is your counterpart, not your student. He is a gift, not a project. He is meant to walk beside you, not to catch up to you, not to teach you, not to prove himself, but to love you as he has been taught by the divine. And you will see it in how he treats you when no one is watching. You will see it in how he remembers your words, your dreams, your fears. You will see it in how he chooses you again and again, not out of habit, not out of obligation, but out of love. This is love beyond logic, beyond society's expectations, beyond what the human eye can measure. This is sacred. He may be younger, but he is steady. He may be younger, but he is honest. He may be younger, but he is courageous enough to love someone as strong, as wise, as radiant as you. Allow yourself to receive it without guilt, without questioning, without trying to force it into a shape the world would approve. It is already perfect in its form. Do not apologize for feeling joy, for feeling cherished, for feeling safe. Do not apologize for letting your heart open again. God has sent this love because he knows you are ready. He has sent this love because he knows you deserve it. He has sent this love because he has been watching, waiting, preparing. And now the time is here. This is not a story of youth or age. This is a story of souls finding each other, of hearts recognizing home, of God answering the prayers you whispered quietly, privately. In the darkness of nights only, he could see. And in this story, you are seen, you are celebrated. You are loved in a way that is patient, consistent, and true, even when others do not understand. You will feel it in your bones, in the quiet moments, in the small acts of care that reveal the depth of his heart. And that depth was chosen for you, because you are worth it, because your life, your journey, your scars, your laughter, your spirit, all of it, is worthy of being loved in this way. And God, in his infinite wisdom, decided that this younger heart was exactly what your life needed to remind you of joy, of hope, and of gentle love that honors your soul. You may feel a twinge of doubt when he laughs at things you think are serious, when he makes choices differently than you expected. But that is not a flaw. That is the human heart learning and growing beside yours. He may not carry the same years of experience, but he carries a willingness to understand, to bend, to adapt, and to love you without reservation. And that willingness is worth more than all the calendars in the world. Every moment with him will teach you patience in its most beautiful form. Patience that is not boring or stagnant, but alive, stretching, expanding, deepening the way love is meant to do. You will see in him a reflection of the gentleness God meant for you to receive. And in that reflection, you will also find the courage to soften, to trust, to open further than you have in years. Do not fear the whispers of the world. Do not shrink yourself to fit their judgments. Do not silence your joy because of someone else's discomfort. This love is not theirs to define. It belongs to you. It belongs to God, and it belongs to the story he is writing in your life. There will be days when you feel uncertain. There will be nights when you doubt. Even in those moments, do not withdraw from him completely. Do not retreat into fear. Instead, breathe. Listen. Remember the moments when his heart showed its true depth. The way he stayed patient while you processed. The way he remembered what you said, even when it seemed small. The way he acted with care, with respect, with tenderness, without ever asking for recognition. Those are the signs. Those are the proofs that this love is real, and that God placed him in your life intentionally. Age is irrelevant when the soul recognizes its counterpart. Years are numbers, but understanding, patience, and devotion are eternal. He is younger, yes, but he knows how to stand with you. Not against you, not ahead of you, not behind you, but alongside you. He is learning the rhythms of your life, and that learning itself is a form of reverence. He notices your moods without judgment, your quiet strengths without needing to control, your soft vulnerabilities without trying to fix. He carries his heart openly, and that openness is a gift to you. It is a gift that God has wrapped in patience, humility, and devotion. Do not let the outside world convince you that this is anything less than sacred. Do not let their opinions dim the light that shines between your souls. Are allowed to be happy. You are allowed to feel cherished. You are allowed to receive love in the form it comes, even if it is not what you imagined. And it will not always be perfect, because perfection is not human, but it will always be real, consistent, and true. And that truth is more important than any societal expectation. He will make mistakes, you will make mistakes, but you will also apologize, forgive, and grow together, building something that cannot be broken by the fleeting opinions of others. You may wonder if you are too much for him. If your strength is intimidating, if your history is a burden, do not doubt. He does not see your strength as a threat. He does not see your history as a weight. He sees you entirely, and he loves every part of you. The scars, the triumphs, the hidden parts that no one else knows. He holds them with reverence. And you may wonder if the world will understand, if friends or family will question your choice. But this is not about them. This is about the alignment of your soul and the heart that God has sent specifically for you. He is younger, yes, but he carries the patience to meet you where you are, the humility to learn your ways, and the devotion to honor your life as sacred. Every moment you spend with him is a thread woven by divine hands, a tapestry meant to bring joy, comfort, and profound understanding. Do not let the whispers of doubt distract you from the truth that is already within your heart. You know he is right. You feel it in the quiet between words. You sense it in the way your spirit relaxes in his presence. You recognize it in the stillness when no one else is watching, when only your souls are speaking. Age is irrelevant when the heart recognizes its counterpart. He is younger, yet mature in ways that matter most. He will learn your past with reverence, not judgment. He will respect your future, not try to control it. He will celebrate your growth, not compete with it. He will bring laughter, yes, but also wisdom. He will hold space for your tears, for your fears, for the parts of you that have never been fully seen. And in return, he will allow you to see his heart fully as well. You will witness courage in his gentleness, strength in his humility, and devotion in every small, intentional act. He may be younger, but he is ready. He may be younger, but he is steady. He may be younger, but he loves deeply, truly, and without condition. Do not let the calendar define your love. Do not let the numbers dictate the value of what God has placed in your life. You are allowed to receive this love fully. You are allowed to rejoice in the gift that has been sent to you. Are allowed to feel cherished, protected, and honored. He will show up for you in ways you cannot yet imagine. He will pray for you quietly, without announcing it to the world. He will defend your peace, not out of pride, but out of care. He will learn to love you in ways that are unique to your soul, tailored to your heart, and aligned with God's plan. Even in moments of uncertainty, even when life feels chaotic, even when fear tries to creep in, you will know that this love is divinely orchestrated. Every glance, every touch, every shared moment is confirmation of the sacred path God has written for you. Both. Do not apologize for receiving love in this form. Do not question the timing or the method. Do not let anyone convince you that it should look a certain way. Love is alive, fluid, and often unexpected. He may be younger, yes, but he is perfectly prepared. He may be younger, yes, but he is deeply committed. He may be younger, yes, but he is meant to be the companion your heart has been waiting for. Together, you will create a rhythm, a dance, a life that honors both of your journeys. You will share laughter that heals, conversations that deepen, and silences that speak volumes. You will grow together, not by forcing change, but by encouraging growth, by celebrating progress, and by walking side by side in faith. He is not sent to complete you, because you are already whole. He is sent to walk with you, to mirror love, to amplify joy, and to hold your heart with the care it deserves. And when challenges arise, as they will, you will navigate them with patience, communication, and unwavering respect for one another. Do not fear the opinions of others. Do not let their judgment dictate your path. Your love is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to be nurtured by those whose Hearts are aligned with heaven's wisdom, and heaven has already aligned yours. You will witness in him a loyalty that is rare, a tenderness that is intentional, and a devotion that is steadfast. Even when life tests you, even when the world questions, even when your mind doubts, you will feel the constancy of his love. Age is a number. Love is a choice, a commitment, and a reflection of divine alignment. He is younger, but he chooses you every day. He listens, he waits, he honors. He protects, he grows alongside you, and that is the love God intended for you. Do not shrink from it. Do not hide from it. Do not fear it. Step into it fully. Receive it with an open heart, a trusting spirit, and the knowledge that God's timing is perfect. Even when life feels uncertain, even when doubts arise, even when fear whispers, remember that this love is guided by a higher hand. He is younger, yes, but he is your answer. He is younger, yes, but he is your gift. He is younger, yes, but he is your reflection of joy, peace, and divine timing. Do not let the world define what love should look like. Allow God to show you what love really is. It is patient. It is unwavering. It is steady. It is not bound by numbers, social expectations, or human limitations. It is pure. It is intentional. It is sent from heaven specifically to meet your soul where it is. And now that it has arrived, let it in, embrace it, cherish it. Walk forward together, side by side, heart to heart, soul to soul. You are worthy of this love. You are ready for this love. And he, younger as he may be, is ready to give it with everything he has. He is younger, and yet he carries a heart that knows how to love without fear, how to cherish without reservation, and how to honor you in every way that matters. You may notice small moments that reveal the depth of his devotion. The way he listens when you speak without interruption. The way he remembers details that others would forget. The way he shows up when no one else is around. Those small acts are not small at all. They are the signs of a love that is intentional. A love that is guided by heaven. A love that was sent to remind you that you are worthy of being celebrated fully. Do not let the outside world make you doubt what is written in your heart. Do not let age or experience become a barrier to recognizing a love that is genuine, steady, and sacred. He is learning with you, growing with you, becoming more of the man God intended him to be, because he walks beside you. And you, beloved, are also growing, learning, and becoming more because you have chosen to open your heart fully. Together, you reflect the beauty of two souls, aligned by divine timing. You do not need to apologize for this love. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to hide it from the world. This love is a gift, carefully crafted by the hand of God, and it belongs to you. Every moment of doubt, every second of fear, every glance of uncertainty is overshadowed by the overwhelming truth. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are loved. He may be younger, but he is patient. He may be younger, but he is willing to stand by your side in storms and sunshine alike. He may be younger, but he is ready to give his heart fully, without reservation, without hesitation, without fear. Do not shrink your spirit to make others comfortable. Do not hide your wisdom, your strength, your joy, or your light. He will not ask you to dim yourself. He will celebrate every part of you. He will honor your boundaries. He will respect your journey. He will protect your peace. And in doing so, he will teach you new depths of love, new ways to trust, and new ways to experience joy. This is not a relationship of convenience. This is not a love of circumstance. This is a union carefully designed, divinely guided, and perfectly timed. Even the smallest moments, The quiet conversations, the shared silences, are all part of God's plan for you. Every laugh, every tear, every word spoken from the heart strengthens the bond that was always meant to exist. Age does not define love. Depth does. Faithfulness does. Consistency does. And he, younger as he may be, brings all of that and more. Do not compare. Do not doubt. Do not question what heaven has sent. You have both been prepared for this. You have both been guided. You have both been waiting in your own ways to meet, to recognize, to love. When he looks at you, you will see reverence in his eyes. You will feel devotion in his touch. You will sense loyalty in every gesture, and patience in every word. He may be younger, but he is steadfast. He may be younger, but he is ready. He may be younger, but he was chosen specifically for you. Do not fear the judgments of others that do not let their opinions cloud your heart. This is a sacred love, one that is not meant to be understood by everyone, but one that is meant to transform both of your lives. He will love you in ways that are gentle, consistent, and true. He will honor your spirit, respect your boundaries, and celebrate your accomplishments. He will support your dreams, uplift your soul, and protect your heart as if it were the most precious treasure. Even in moments of challenge, even in moments of uncertainty, his love will remain unwavering. This is not about numbers. This is about alignment. This is about two souls recognizing each other and walking together in faith, patience, and devotion. He is younger, yes, but he is exactly who you need, and you, in turn, are exactly who he needs. Together, you reflect the divine intention of love, patient, kind, unwavering, and true. Let this truth settle in your heart. Age is a number, love is infinite, and the timing is perfect. You do not need to rush. You do not need to hesitate. You do not need to question God's plan. He is here. He is ready. He is yours, and you are ready to receive. You are worthy. You are cherished. You are loved. Every small gesture, every moment of care, every act of devotion is a reminder that this love is divine. It is intentional, sacred, and perfectly timed. Do not let fear or doubt pull you away from the blessing that has been sent to you. This is the love you prayed for in the quietest corners of your heart. This is the love that was waiting patiently for you to be ready. And now, here it is. Step into it fully. Walk with him side by side. Laugh together, cry together, grow together, pray together, celebrate together. And in every moment, remember that this love is not ordinary. If this message touched you, please do 3 quick things that help this channel grow. Like the video, leave a comment telling us one thing you're moving away from, and share this with someone who needs permission to leave. If this video moved you deeply and you'd like to support the channel, consider sending super thanks. Every bit helps me keep making soul-led content. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss the next message meant just for you. If this resonated, I moved in the comments. I read every one, and I'll leave you a word of encouragement. Be brave, be gentle, be gone from what was stopping you.